My 11:30 dog is here, and she is a Havanese. Her name is Gracie, and she comes every couple months for a nice short shave down. I'm starting her grooming with the bath. After I take her harness off, I had a cancellation this morning, so I decided to do a little painting outside, so just excuse the paint on my hands and arms. I'm going to try to wash it off in just a few minutes. I'm loading her up with shampoo. Let me try to scrub off some of this paint. She's getting conditioner also. I'm going to blow dry her for just a few minutes while she's in the tub. Let some of that water run down the drain. I'm towel drying her real quick. I'm going to wrap her up in a towel, clean up my mess in the tub, and I'll finish drying her on the grooming table. Come on outside and take a look at what I'm painting out here. I actually just ripped down a wooden privacy fence, but now I have an old rundown shed that's exposed, so I got to paint this thing because it looks awful. But this is the outside of my groom shop, and this is the shed that I'm painting. I left one of the posts from the privacy fence, and I just put on some Halloween lights and a pumpkin on top. I'll finish painting the rest of it tomorrow when I'm off work. But isn't this cute? This is where my customers park when they pull up. Getting ready for fall. I always like to decorate. And here we have a horse and a dog on the house flag. It's a fall flag, obviously. This side of my yard is where my puppies can come out and play, and that's my house over there, but this section over here is where my customers can take their dogs to go potty. I just got these fairy lights off of Amazon. Aren't they cute? I just wrapped them around this plant, and I made this with my Cricut. All right, back to work. I'm going to finish blow drying her now.
My father says that she's 14. I think she's a lot older than that. A lot of times, I hate to say it, but a lot of times people don't know how old their dogs are. Like, because they've been coming here so long, and I have them on my file, like, you know, it's coming as puppies, and when I count it out, they're wrong. Anyway, I feel like she's 16. I feel like she's a lot older. Shaving her belly out with a 10 blade. I'm using my 7 blade just to shave about an inch of her tail back here. Gives it a little bit of style and helps also keep it clean. If any of you are as old as me, or almost as old as me, you'll know the show Bewitched. We're watching Bewitched while I groom her, but I gotta keep turning it off every time I turn the camera back on because YouTube won't let me show you what I'm watching, but we are watching Bewitched. Take my slightly curved scissors and just trim up underneath. Take about half this off. I'm gonna leave a little bit, but not too much. Her nails are curling under, so it's hard to shave the pads of her feet. It's only been a couple months since she's been here, but since she's old, she probably doesn't walk around that much at all and probably just doesn't wear them down. But I don't know if you can see, they're curling right under the pads. So I tried to shave her female area with a tin blade, and if you're a groomer, you know what that is. It's pretty short, but it's really crusty, probably because she clearly has allergies and she's itchy, so I think she's been chewing on her back area and it's all matted back there, so I'm going to have to use a 30 blade to shave all the crusties off. The 30 blade is very short and sharp, but I'm not going to scrape the skin. You gotta be very careful, but the tin blade will not get this off easily. The main thing is you don't want to scrape the skin because you'll cut them. So for this area, the shorter, the better. I wish somebody was here to hold her tail out of my way. Almost off. Whew. This is dangerous, really. I might just have to pull that off because I don't want to cut her. I'm gonna have to loosen it up. This is actually a human head lice comb. Pull it away. There we go. You got it. Look how long her nails are. They're very long. As you can see, they're curling underneath her foot there. So if you can imagine when she walks, that probably doesn't feel too good. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these right now. Now remember, there's a vein in here. See that one? There's a vein, so they're not going to go back that short because they'll bleed. But it's going to be a big improvement. Since she's an older dog, I'm having a hard time shaving her belly in here. See all these hairs? I can't get in there because this leg, it like folds in when I try to bend it out. So I got to shave that hair out from her belly, so I'm going to go ahead and try lifting her. I don't usually like doing this because a lot of dogs don't like you to do it and they'll bite you, but I got to get in here. So I'm going to show you her back nails. These are curled under too. Her front nails are a lot longer than her back nails, but I'm going to go ahead and cut these. I just trimmed up her toes. See, I can't even get them in with these clippers because it's curled around. I got to get my other clippers for that one toenail. See how that's going all the way around? Those are guillotine style toenail clippers. I like them. They're nice and sharp. You can't always use them on curled toenails. So I got to go back and get these. There you go, and that's as short as they get. See your toenails there? Since I loosened up the eye boogers in the tub, I should be able to come in with my 30 blade and just shave out the corners of her eyes. I'm pulling this hair away so I don't have to scrape her skin. And just hopefully I can shave them right out. She's got a wart in the corner of her eye. I gotta be careful not to snip off. That came right off since I loosened it up already. And I didn't even have to press hard. Back with my 30 blade because the 10 blade is not really taking off any hair around the corners of her mouth. I have to switch blades depending on where I need it sharper. We're almost done. I'm just trimming her eyes up real quick. Then I'm going to wipe her down with a little bit of conditioner and a baby wipe. Can't really shave around this wart. See, I don't know if you can see that wart right here, so I'm gonna just scissor around it. I'm gonna go over her one more time with my 7 blade, make sure there's no hairs out of place. So basically, everything is nice and short. I'm double checking her tail. Because if you're a groomer, you know that hairs always pop out later and you can't get them perfect. But I always go over them one more time at the end. See? It's got this one hair right there. I'm just going to blend this in right up here at the top. I spray her down with conditioner. Let me get a little bit of water and wipe her face off. And in case you think her face is dirty, it is not. It's stained. These are saliva stains, and they're really bad in here. She's chewing. She's chewing on her feet. See, her feet are all stained up. And her female area is all crusty too, so she's chewing on herself. And those are stains. So, let's wipe that off. I make 2 kinds of bandanas. I make slip over the collar bandanas and tie-on bandanas. So, she would have, do you like these? She likes these. She would have either this choice, these are cupcakes, it slips over the collar, it has a little hole at the end, but she doesn't wear a collar, she wears a harness. So she is getting a cupcake tie-on bandana with a little pink pom-pom. How cute is that? But she knows she's done. Tell everybody thanks for watching. And she probably comes every, I don't know, 3 months or so for a shave down. So I guess that would be like 4 times a year, 3 or 4 times a year. I like to pick them up because they won't pick their heads up on the table, but this way I can get a good view. She has a little fluffy tail, everything's shaved. That's it.